Welcome to Flash Tutorial 32. Allow many movie clips, bugs, to move around the stage. Tell you right off the bat that this is a ActionScript 2 video. I found some old ActionScript 2 and I have people asking me if I have any. So I'm going to open a new FLA, a new project, ActionScript 2 I'm selecting. And I'm keeping the default here of 550 and 400 for my stage size. Calling this layer ActionScript AS. Now I'm going to open the library. My library is here. If you don't have it docked, you'll find it under Window, right there in the Windows. But mine's here. Down in the corner, there's a new symbol. Make sure movie clip is selected. And I'm going to call mine OBT as in objects underscore MC. OBT objects. Okay. Now, right here, right click and go properties. Now, I'm talking about the properties of this movie clip. I want to click here, export, and you should have a check in here. And we want to give this an identifier name because this is what we're going to use like an instance name. OBT. Click OK. And now we can draw some kind of a little bug. I'm going to use black for my stroke, yellow for my body of my bug. I'm going to pick up my oval tool and make a little bug. There he is. I'm going to click here and give him a slightly different color for his head, pinky's head. Pick up the oval tool. There he is. There's my little bug. Let's make this bigger so we can draw it. I want to give him an eye. So there's a pencil tool here. Pick up the pencil tool. The eye. Give him a mouth section. And oops, excuse me. Pick up your pencil tool again. Give him a couple antennae. Little balls on top. And I'm going to give him a wing in the back, front, and a wing in the back. Very crude, but that's my couple of legs and tail. That's my bug. Funny looking thing. Close this off. Go back to scene 1. Select the actions layer. Open the actions panel. I'm going to pick up my selection tool and open the actions panel and type all this code. I'll go through it with you. Okay. Variable var num object. Small num, capital OBT, colon, number turns blue equals 50 semicolon. Copy that, paste it in, change the num opt to friction, and change the 50 to 0.95 with a semicolon. Init, open close bracket semicolon, function, init, open close bracket colon void, capital V, function turns purple, void turns blue. There's an open curly bracket for this function. There's the closed curly bracket. And this is a for, FOR, turns purple, open bracket, variable I, small I, colon number, capital NUMBER, turns blue, equals 0, semicolon, I, less than, num object, that's that first variable we made, semicolon, I plus plus, close bracket. Open curly bracket for my for, variable OBT, colon, movie clip, capital M, capital C, turns blue, equals, attach movie, ATTACH MOVIE, small a, capital M, that turns blue, open bracket, quotation, OBT, close quotation, comma, open quotation, OBT, close quotation. Both these OBTs have a capital O, plus I, comma, I, close bracket, semicolon. And this is what's going to allow the items to come onto the stages. OBT, period, underscore X, its X coordinate is equal to math, period, random. Capital M, small r, turns blue if it's spelt right. Open close bracket, asterisk, the uppercase of the number 8, it's for multiplying. Stage, period, width. Capital S, small w, turns blue, semicolon. Copy that line, paste it in. Change the X to a Y, so now we're doing the Y coordinate, and change the width to height. OBT, period, VX equals 0, semicolon, OBT, period, VY equals 0, semicolon, and the closed curly bracket for my 4. Alright, get the rest of this code. Now here's where we're going to be moving it around the scene. Function, on enter frame, small o, capital E, capital F. This is blue, this is purple, open close bracket, colon, void, capital V, void is blue. There's the open curly bracket for my function, and way down the bottom there's a closed curly bracket for my function. 4, FOR, turns purple, open bracket, variable VAR, space I, colon, number, capital NUMBER, turns blue, equals 0, semicolon, I, less than, just up like here, that's just almost identical to that line there, less than num object, semicolon, I plus plus, close bracket. There's the open curly bracket for my 4. Variable, OBT, colon, movie clip, capital M, capital C, that turns blue, variable is purple, equals this, small THIS turns blue, square open bracket, and the square open bracket is the lowercase of where you get that curly bracket, that open curly bracket. Quotations, OBT, close quotation plus I, close square bracket, which is the lowercase of the closed curly bracket, semicolon. And this is what's moving our little bugs. OBT, period, VX, plus equals, that just means increment. Math random, capital M, period, random, small r, there's a period between them, that's blue. Open close bracket, there's that asterisk again, the multiply. 0.2 minus 0.1, semicolon. You can copy that line if you want and paste it, but make sure that this is VY, this math random, and all this else stays the same. OBT, period, underscore X, plus equals OBT, period, VX, semicolon. You can copy that and paste it in, but it should be here underscore Y, and this should be VY, semicolon. OBT, period, VX, asterisk, equals friction, semicolon. Copy that, change the X to a Y, and friction stays the same. And now here's what's going to keep it and things on the stage. You'll see when we do this that as these drift around, these bugs, if they go off the stage, they'll disappear, and one will come back in on the other side of the stage. If, open bracket, OBT, period, underscore X, is greater than stage width, capital S, period, small w, that turns blue. Don't forget the period in between, close bracket. Open curly bracket for the if. Go back. OBT, period, underscore X equals 0, semicolon. So if one leaves the stage, one's going to come back on the 0 axis. There's a closed curly bracket for this. If, else, if, open bracket, else if, turns purple, open bracket, OBT, period, underscore x is less than 0, open bracket, that means it's on the other end of the axis, of the x-axis, down to left-hand side. Open curly bracket, OBT period underscore x equals stage width, capital S, period in the middle, small w, turns blue, semicolon. There's a closed curly bracket for this else. And finally, we're going to do the same thing on the y-axis. If open bracket, OBT period underscore y greater than stage height this time. Stage period height, capital S, small h, close bracket. Open curly bracket for my if. Then the OBT period underscore y equals 0, semicolon. So as they disappear on one side or the top, they're going to appear on the other side or the bottom. Open, close curly bracket. Else if, same as up the top, turns purple, open bracket, OBT period underscore y less than 0, close bracket, open curly bracket, OBT period y period underscore y equals stage height, capital S period, small h, turns blue, semicolon, close curly bracket for the else, and this is the closed curly bracket for this 4. Now I don't expect you to understand that, and I'm not going to go through it, but let's look at it and see what it looks like, if it works. And there's all my little bugs, and what we'll do is we'll show you this 50 tells me how many I'm allowed on the stage. So let's just put 5 on the stage for a minute. Change the 50 to 5 and we might see what's going on here a little better. Okay, there's 2, 3. One of this one here will eventually disappear and gets there, and one appears here. That's what the code is doing. Now that one disappeared, so one comes back here. And likewise, if one of these, if this hit the top, one would come in the bottom, or if one hit the bottom, it would come in the top. I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you'll use what you learn.